to another video on my channel. So today I'm going to tell you how I turned this little tester into a full 100ml bottle. So first I want to explain a few things. If you are not new to my channel and you know about the lights I got for Christmas, I'm using them right now. Let me know what you guys think about the lighting in the comments. Other than that, I want to say that I am not a perfume buff. Everything I know, I've been taught by Marco's cousin, Ashley. So shout out to you if you watch this. She showed me a couple of sites where I can get the definitions of perfumes and things like that. I love perfume. I love having perfume. I don't necessarily, it's not my thing to like know full details, and if someone walks past me I can't tell you what they're wearing and things like that. I just love to smell good and I know what I like, and that's where we're going with this. For those of you that watched my what I got for Christmas, you'll kind of have an idea what's going on here. For those of you that didn't, Mark and I each got one of these perfume kits for Christmas. It is a perfume tester kit. Now in this kit is all of these perfumes but tester size. If you don't know what the testers are, they are this size, so it's small little perfumes. Now this is the one I got. It's the designer. Marco got this one, which is the deluxe. So they have other boxes. There is a white box like this that Marco's cousin got, that is the deluxe version for the woman, and there is a different box for the men, which is a designer box for the men. Now these things you can get at Fushini, and they range from what we saw today. I know over December they went for a lot more, but today when we checked it at Fushini, this one was going for 1,550. The most expensive one I think was the woman's designer, which was 2,000 something, and this one also went, the deluxe for the men, also went for 2,000, I think 2,200 and something, and the men's designer was going for 1,800 and something. So yes, they are expensive, but I want to tell you why I think this is an absolutely amazing gift. First of all, not sponsored, but Fushini, hit your girl up. When I got this, y'all will know by my Christmas list, I really wanted perfume for Christmas. I don't know perfumes. I don't go to the store and go and try all of them. In most cases I get perfume as gifts, and I will always use anything because usually the people buying me perfume know the type of scent I like. I am not well versed in perfume, so I don't have like specific scents that I'm like, that's my one scent, you know. I'm always willing to try new things. The reason I like this box is I had the ability to try every single one of these. Every single one, and I think there's about 20 on here. But I mean, how often do you honestly get to say that you have tried all of these? And I got to try them on my skin and see what I like and what I didn't like. So what happens is when you open this box, now this one is a bit empty because I've been giving testers away. It has all the little perfumes in like this. So some of these aren't in here, like this scent that I'm obsessed with didn't come in my box, it came in Marco's cousin's box, and some of these we just got extra, but they come like this, a whole bunch of different little holders with the perfumes inside like that. What I did then was me and Marco's cousin sat and I went through all these perfumes and took the ones I didn't like out, and all the ones I did like, I just sprayed them onto their little cardboards and smelled them, and I was like, oh, I like this, it's sweet, because I love sweet scents. So the ones that were really sweet that like I was drawn to, I put in one pile. The ones that were more spicy or more smoky or stronger, or scents that I don't really like or doesn't blend well with my skin, I put on another side. Now a lot of those I didn't like, I ended up giving to people that I thought would like it. Like I gave my mother-in-law the Coach because she loves Coach perfume. It smelled amazing on her, it smelled horrible on me. So that's another thing to remember about perfume. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you, and vice versa. So go and try them out first. So when I saw this box, I knew I wanted the Marc Jacobs Days because I have seen this all over social media, and so many people that I felt like I resonated with were using this and they said it was amazing. So the moment I opened the box, it was the first one I went to and I really liked it. However, it did not stay on my skin. It did not last on me. I think I would probably get this, but it wouldn't be on the top of my list anymore. It did not last on my skin at all. So then I started trying all of them, and although I did like quite a few, my absolute favorite was this one, unexpectedly. And this is the Jimmy Choo I Want You. It looks like that. I did not expect to like that scent, and I really liked it. It smelled so good on me that I could go to bed with this perfume on, like spray it in the morning, go to bed with it, wake up, and Marco could still smell it on me, and he's like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? This made me want the scent so bad. However, I went to multiple stores to go and get it because that was number one on my list, and it was sold out. So yeah, in the 60 mils, because it is specific to the box you get will depend on the mils. The boxes each come with little vouchers inside in a little booklet, which tells you how many milliliters of each one you can get. So in the pamphlet, it basically goes like this. Like step 1, you have your testers. Step 2, sample the fragrances. Step 3, bring the enclosed voucher to Fushini, and you get to exchange it for an entire bottle of perfume. So that to me is like mind-blowing. So I thought this was going to be a difficult process. What I did was I went through my scents. I chose my top 2 scents, right? Marco took his box. He chose his top 3 scents, I think. We went to Fushini. We got there, we're like, how does this work? What do we do? We literally only took the booklets. We didn't even take the boxes with us. We took the booklets. We got there. The lady's like, yeah, no, which one do you want? It's fine. I said I wanted the Jimmy Choo. She said, sorry, we don't have stock of that. You have to go try the mall, the bigger mall. Marco was like, no, he wanted something else. She's like, sorry, we don't have stock of that. The one that I liked for Marco was Carolina, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Carolina Herrera Bad Boy. They didn't have it. Oh, he didn't like it. So the one he wanted wasn't in stock. We ended up then going to the mall, where there was a bigger Fushini store. Also, we got there super early, had to walk around, wait for it to open. I was stressing the whole time, like, are these people gonna give us trouble? So we end up getting in there, showing the lady our vouchers. She's like, no problem, which one do you want? So I'm like, I want the Jimmy Choo. I want the Jimmy Choo. She's like, listen, I only have the 125 ml in stock. You cannot take that one because your box says you can only have the 60 ml. So I was like, crushed. So I was like, no, it's fine. I'm not going to keep hunting for this perfume because it's clearly out of stock everywhere. I'll have to just get it another time. You know what I mean? So second on my list that I had is this perfume. And this is Zadig and Voltaire. I hope I'm saying that right. Also a perfume I had never heard of before getting this box. I get great recommendations from Marco's cousin who loves perfume. She said it's a great scent and it lasts really long. I did like it regardless, before she even said that. So they ended up having that, and it came in 100 mils. So I'm like, cool, I'll take that one. Marco was still so indecisive. We sprayed like 6 different perfumes on him before he decided which one he liked, and he ended up going for a Burberry scent, and it was different. It was something different to what he would usually take, but he really liked it. I really liked it, so he ended up with that one. We ended up taking pictures of the ones we did like, but yeah, goals, right? We're just gonna save up and hopefully get those one day. But what I want to tell you guys and why I think this box is such a good a gift and why I think it's worth the price, right? So however, I do know that my mother-in-law paid a lot more for them than what they're going for now in December, but if I look at the price of this box for 1,550 rand, right? I got to try all these perfumes, got to wear them, and went and got this 100 ml perfume that was selling for 1,890 rand. 1,890 rand. So this perfume is more expensive than this entire box, and I walked out of there with it for nothing. I paid nothing extra. I literally gave in my booklet, chose my perfume. She gave me the bag. She's like, there you go, bye, have a good day. That means we saved like 200 and something rand on this perfume. Tell me that's not a freaking amazing deal. Now, however, Marco's box. This deluxe box of Marco's was going for 2,250, I believe. And the perfume he ended up getting was this Burberry Hero. I'm going to unbox them and show you guys what they look like. So 2,220, I think it was, something like that. The perfume, however, was 1,990 rand. So the perfume did fall short of the price of the box. So you have a choice in this matter. You either go and you look for the perfume that's the most beneficial to the amount that your box cost, or you literally just go and get the one that you really like. Now for me, I would never ever have the guts to pay that much for a perfume on my own for myself. I don't know if I could do it. I feel like I'd rather spend that money on my kids or on something like else. So to have the opportunity to have a perfume of this price, it's absolutely amazing, and I'm so grateful. So basically I managed to swap this little tester for this perfume, and this tester I think is like 10 mils, maybe even less, and this is a 100 ml bottle. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more about the perfumes themselves, because I'm gonna ramble on about the boxes too much and your girl ain't sponsored. I want to talk about Marco's first. Now, I've got Marco's phone here with the description because, like I said, I don't know much. But if you like perfume, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So when you open the box, this is what the bottle looks like. Burberry Hero. It also has a magnetized top. So it literally magnetizes. And a little bit about this perfume, it says the main accords are woody, fresh, spicy, aromatic, and citrus. And then it says perfume rating 3.73 out of 5 with 740 votes. Hero by Burberry is a woody, spicy fragrance for men. This is a new fragrance. Hero was launched in 2021. Wow, I didn't know that. The nose behind the fragrance is Orlean. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Top note is bergamot. Middle notes are juniper and black pepper. Base notes are Atlas cedar, Virginian cedar, and Himalayan cedar. Woody scent, if I have to give you my opinion, oh, it just smells so clean and so fresh. Honestly, what a lot of these men's perfumes smell like to me is the Radox, the men's Radox. It gives me that at first, and then it gives me a very woody smell. This it's definitely the cedar. It gives a very wood, manly, but very fresh. Like if you want your man smelling fresh to death, this is definitely the way to go. I really like it. I really like it on Marco. It's not as strong as the scent he would usually use, but I feel like it just smells so good. I could be sniffing him all day. So yeah, I really like the Burberry Hero. If you like a man that smells really fresh, really clean, a little bit woody, not really smoky, it moves away from the smoky scent, this is definitely the way to go. I really like it. So then onto my one. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So Zadig and Voltaire, which I believe is French. This is what this one is called. Again, I like really sweet smells, so if you don't like sweet, you're not gonna like anything I use. This is the bottle. It's got this very interesting detail there, so you can see, and it is a 100 ml bottle. It's got the, I don't know if you guys can see, Z and V on top, and it opens like that. Now this one to me is so good. Okay, let me read to you guys what it says first. So the main accords in this one is vanilla, sweet, very sweet, woody, lactonic, balsamic, powdery, warm spicy, soft spicy, and musky. It says perfume rating 3.97 out of 5 with 5,550 votes. This is Her by Zadig and Voltaire, is an amber vanilla fragrance for women. This is Her was launched in 2016. This is Her was created by Zidoni Lancezure, sorry, and Michael Almeric. Top notes are pink pepper, silkwood blossom, and jasmine sambac. Middle notes are whipped cream, vanilla, and chestnut. Base notes are sandalwood and cashmere wood. So as you can hear, it's a lot of white, clean fragrances, whipped cream. Ooh, jasmine is my absolute favorite scent. Now when I smell it, oh, it's just so good. I feel like it smells so clean. It literally smells so clean. Like if you got out of like a hot shower and you were walking amongst like daisies in a field, I feel like this is what you would smell like. So random, but it's so clean, it's so fresh. It's definitely a summer fragrance, I think, because it's very light, very soft. It's a very soft smell, if I can put it that way, and I really like that about it. I usually like things that smell a lot like candy. This one to me doesn't smell as much like candy as it does give more of like a clean, fresh, soft white flower type scent. Probably a bit more floral in my opinion. Not like super rose floral, like white flower, like jasmine and things like that. It's giving me that vibe, like soft, clean smell. I really like it. This was number 2 on my list. It does also last long on my skin, and I really like that about it because I want to be wearing perfume the whole day. I don't want to have to be spraying the whole time. So for me, that was the main seller on this. Jimmy Choo, I will still get you. And then one last perfume that I didn't get in my box was this Angel Nova by Mugler. I'm coming for this one. This wasn't in my box, otherwise I would have 100% gotten it. This was in Marco's cousin's box, and she doesn't like sweet scents like as much as I do. So she gave me this one, and let me just tell you, I'm obsessed with this scent, obsessed. However, the small bottle of this today was going for like 2,000 and something rand. So your girl's gonna have to save up to get that one, but it's definitely on my goal list. And if I do get it, I am 100% unboxing it with you guys. If you ever go to the store, please go and try these scents out. If it sounds like something that you would like, it's the Burberry Hero, Zadig and Voltaire. This is Her, and then like I said, the Angel Nova by Mugler. If it sounds like something you'd be interested in, I definitely suggest you go and give it a try. If you like things that are a little bit different but you don't really know all the scents, all the perfumes, and you're looking for something new, 100% recommend getting this box. Go try them out, see which ones you like, and even if you don't end up getting all of them, because you'll always end up getting one, keep the samples and share it around with people that might potentially buy you gifts or really care about you and want to get you something nice. You'll have options and you'll be able to say, listen, I really like this. If you're ever in that budget, please buy your girl that perfume. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I think these boxes are fantastic gifts. I had so much fun playing around with them, and I think I played around with these scents for days. I was able to spray it on, leave it on, see how I felt. The next day try something new, the next day try something new. The ones I didn't like, I gave to people that I thought would like it, and they're using it too and keeping it in mind for when they want to get perfume. So yes, 100% recommend. Fushini, y'all did amazing. As my father-in-law says, it's not Fushini, it's Foschini, the right pronunciation. Y'all did absolutely amazing with this one. Honestly, props to you guys. This is a fantastic concept, absolutely fantastic. I recommend it to all of you. But this video is getting too long, so I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.